Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Lane and Fred, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Lane's ability to understand and respond to some of her formal on-leash obedience commands. Now, we know she's had previous training. Hopefully we've just improved upon those skills that she already knew. She is sitting very nicely next to Fred's left leg, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first thing that we would like to take a moment to introduce to you is the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed. She doesn't need a lot of correction. She does a lot better with praise and motivation, but we do give a little tug and release on the training collar as needed. Now, the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Lane, heel. Now, at this point, Lane has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking. Not forging ahead or lagging behind, but staying right next to you, and when you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So Aussies can be self-thinkers, but we want her to be happy with training, find it to be an enjoyable time that she gets to spend one-on-one with you. And you see that she looks up at Fred for direction and cues as to what he wants. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Now, homework is to lengthen out the time and the distance that you can go, and you practice indoors as well as outdoors. She started to get up, and you saw Fred give that little tug and tell her no, and she knew exactly what she was doing wrong. When Fred returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her and end up back where they started at heel position. And they take off heeling again. Nice automatic sits, so when you're walking in the city, you stop to cross traffic or talk to someone, she's sitting automatically. Fred's going to leave her in another sit-stay. He walks out to the end of his training leash and he faces her. And he is going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. She comes in and sits, and you can't see her because she's behind Fred, but she came right in and sat, and we will show you that again, maybe at a different angle. And I'm going to show you how to make the come command a game. So Fred leaves her again in another sit-stay. Walks all the way out to the end of his leash, and then he uses her name and he calls her. Good girl, that was good. Now, the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are your down commands. And one of the secrets to keeping your control of your dog on the leash is keeping her head up off the ground. So you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay when you're practicing at home, your ultimate goal over the next several months should be 5 minutes. And the sit-stay should be 3 minutes. And this is self-control, focus, maturity, the ability to pay attention for longer and longer periods. And then Fred will return back to heel. Stops at her shoulders, that's very important, and then gives her another command. Nice automatic sit. And then down and stay. And this time if Fred decides to, he can call her or he can return to her. And he calls her in, encourages her. Now we have demonstrated for you some of Lane's formal on-leash obedience commands. We'll be going over other things when you come this afternoon to pick her up. She's a nice girl. We've enjoyed having her. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you soon.